Public Safety Minister Dominic LeBlanc says CSIS became aware of the threat posed by two men in June before their arrest on terrorism charges the next month. Yesterday, Mr. LeBlanc gave a House of Commons committee a detailed timeline of the immigration file on 62-year-old Ahmed El-Didi and his 26-year-old son, Mustafa El-Didi. The Toronto Sun's Bryan Passifume joined us to explain what we know about the citizenship process for the accused.
Well, that was kind of one of the more eye-opening aspects of the meeting yesterday. This is something that the committee members been asking for a while, and it only showed up about maybe less than an hour before the meeting started. And we got pretty detailed chronologies on sort of their path to citizenship. Ahmed El-Didi is an Egyptian national. He first applied to become a visitor, get a visitor visa in December 2017. That was rejected, but eventually was accepted. He arrived in Canada February 5th, 2018. Shortly after that, he made an asylum claim. He became a refugee, got his work permit, became permanent resident status, and then probably most surprising of all, which kind of really struck out at me, is that he became a citizen in May 2024, which was just 2 months before he was arrested. At every one of these stages, he was subjected to security screenings, either through IRCC or Canadian Border Agency, CBSA. In some cases, he was even screenings by CSIS, Canada's spy agency. And how everyone seemed to miss this ISIS membership is kind of the big question here. It's, he featured prominently in a torture video that ISIS produced in 2015. So, yeah, this is a huge it's a huge failure in Canada's immigration security system. There were some risk indicators that were given. Unfortunately, the documents that we have, they don't really go into what they were. Like, for example, there was what they called a specific risk indicator that came up during his initial screening to get a visitor visa, and that came up several times throughout the process when he got his PR and when he got his citizenship. But unfortunately, the documents we have don't really go into that much detail to explain what the security issue was, but it was there. So yeah, that raises another question as to how this person was able to get through the system and become a citizen. Well, I think the big question is how did Canada's security establishment miss this? Like, I mentioned that he became a citizen in May 2024, 2 months before he was arrested. Canada had no idea about this guy until French intelligence tipped us off in July. So if the French intelligence agencies didn't pick up on their plan, there's a very good chance that we'd be talking about the terror attack right now instead of the security failures that led to Canada almost missing it.